Good morning, wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching me from. You are welcome to another episode on Wake Up With Me. And today, I bring a message to you talking about your movement from poverty to kingship or queenship. Because I know that this is a period of growth for some of you. Some of you are starting from ground zero and you're moving up somewhere. And there's going to be a plateau. There's going to be growth from nothingness to being great. So, and that is why I'm talking about this. That is why I am talking about the journey from poverty to kingship. That journey from nothingness to the top, from the pit to the palace, can only be sustained by the hand of God. For some people, I think you just got you just got a new job, or you just got married. You're starting something new. You're starting something fresh. And the message that I have for you today is that sustainability comes from the Most High God alone. It is guided by the hands of God. You cannot do anything by your spirit. You cannot do anything by your power. The Bible in Genesis 41, verse 40, chapter 41, verse 41 to 44. In that story, we witness Joseph's remarkable rise from the depths of prison to becoming a second in command in the whole of Egypt. That's a journey that exemplifies divine elevation. This is someone that has been condemned to prison with all his gifts, everything that he has inside of him, everything that God has deposited on the inside of him, but he has been condemned to prison. Just like Joseph, some of you have been relegated to the background. Some of you, they have looked at you and said, this one cannot be anything. Some of you are going through, abandonment, rejection. Someone looked at you and said, you cannot be my daughter. You cannot be my son. He is not my child, right? And you have been relegated to the background. And this parent has moved on, looking down on you. Some of you, it could be rejection from a loved one, from someone that you've been in a relationship with. Some of you, it's in the organization where you work. They have looked down on you and say you cannot become anything, you cannot amount to anything, because you are asking so many questions, because you don't know your left from your right. You are still new. People are looking down on you and they are like, this person knows nothing. I don't know how this person came into this organization. I'm here to let you know that there is a period of learning. There is a period of growth. Yeah, you're going through a period of learning. You're starting your life all over again. Some of you, you're coming out of a divorce, of a toxic marriage. You're recently divorced and you're trying to put the pieces of your life together. And people have looked at you. Oh, he's not going to survive. She's not going to be able to survive without a man. And God is saying, don't worry, my daughter. Don't worry, my son. This is a period of elevation. I am taking you from poverty to kingship. Think about the story of Joseph and say this affirmation with me. I am destined for greatness. God's plan for me is one of prosperity and abundance. I can imagine what was running through Joseph's mind when he was in prison. Like, when will I ever get out of this? Why do I keep going from one place to the other? At first, it was his brothers that put him in a pit, and now he is in prison. Like Joseph, some of you are in the prison of your mind. because of what people have said about you, what people have told you. You have told people your dreams. You have told people what you aspire to become, and they've looked at you. They don't see you being that from where you are right now. Some of them see it even better than you, and they are like, "Oof, it's not you." But I'm telling you that God has a plan for you, a plan of prosperity and abundance. And the message here is that as you ascend to position of influence, because you will ascend into a position of influence and abundance, humility becomes your greatest asset. God is saying you cannot do anything by your power. A lot of times when people succeed, when people make some strides and there's some kind of success, they relax, they stop praying, they stop praising, they stop attending church, they stop doing a lot of things. And that right there is pride. You are saying, I have arrived, I can do it all by myself. God says no. Let humility be your greatest asset. Be humble before the hands of God. As you used to give it all to God in the time where you had nothing, as you used to give it to God in the time of your wilderness season, God is saying, even when I take you to the mountaintop, I need you to also give it to me. Stay away from pride. I am the same God in the valley. I'm still the same God on the mountain because I took you there. I watched you while you were in the valley, and when I took you to the mountain, I'm there with you. So how dare you think you can do it by yourself? Let humility be your watchword. Remember the words of Proverbs 22 verse 4. It says, humility is the fear of the Lord, and its wages are riches and honor. It's not by power, friends. It's not by strength. When you get there, because you will get there, when you ascend to that place, do not say, I got here all by myself. No, you got here by the help of God. You got here because God sent you. You got there because God sent you destiny helpers. You got there because people looked at you and they favored you. So don't you ever be proud. Practice humility. And I wrote here, I said, practical humility means stewarding our blessings wisely. How do you steward your blessings wisely? You use your resources to uplift others and to honor God. When you get there, when you have all the money, use your money to uplift others. Use your money to honor God. Pay it forward. Like someone said to me, said, pay it forward. Let us affirm, I embrace humility as a guardian of my blessings. I will use my resources to uplift others and honor God. There is a path to kingship. And on the path to kingship, you may face tests, trials. You may face a test of character and integrity. Who are you when there's no one watching? Just like Solomon, his humility before God led to divine wisdom and enduring, prosperity. Who are you before God? Your character will be tested. Your integrity will be tested. But who do you say you are? Do you know who God says that you are? When you know who God says you are, you will walk accordingly. You will walk accordingly. And as we journey towards the path of plateauing, as you journey from poverty, from being vulnerable to a place of power, as you journey from nothingness to riches, to prosperity, to abundance, you must emulate the example of humility, which is Jesus Christ. Say these affirmations with me. I am empowered to serve with humility and love. Through service, I embody the essence of kingship, because that is what Jesus Christ did. Jesus Christ embodied the essence of kingship through service. Service to humanity, service to those people below him. God is just saying, as I continue to lift you up, my children, be humble. There's a saying that says, when a man gets rich, his true character comes out. Then you see them, some people begin to behave crazy. As you move, I want to leave you today, as you go on this journey, because you are going somewhere, whether you are just starting a YouTube channel, whether you just started writing that book, whether you just started that business, whether you just started that job. This is a season of new beginning, and God is saying, I'm taking you somewhere very big. As we conclude today, remember, from kingship, from poverty to kingship, only humility would sustain your elevation. Embrace the journey with grace. Embrace the journey with gratitude, and see what God will do in your life. With that, I say thank you. Thank you for joining me today on Wake Up With Me. I want to believe that you have learned something today. I want to believe that I have challenged you to stay humble in the time of your lifting. And with that, I say stay tuned for more content. Like, share, subscribe for daily inspiration like this. Until next time, stay humbled and stay blessed. My name is Femi. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.